What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video we'll be going over the top 5 CWL attacks from the July 2019 season, and I'm going to give credit where it's due. My man Mike came up with this idea about pulling the top 5 attacks from the CWL and just showing it to you guys so you guys can see some different attack strategies and what we use to take down some of the bases that we win against. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into it and count these down. Alright, starting at number 5, we have Mike's attack here on number 13, a Town Hall 12 from the last war, I believe it was. It was War 7, they had all Town Hall 12s, and Mike is actually a Town Hall 11, and he's going to 3-star here with the PekkaBo strategy. The strategy's on my channel if you want to check it out, and I'll post a link in the description or put it on a card or something so you can easily get to it. But as you can see here, Mike's coming down, funneling his troops towards that Town Hall. He's coming from the opposite side of the Eagle, so he's got to fight that Eagle all the way through until he can take it down. Pekkas, healers, bowlers, everyone's making their way in, and this is actually a pre-recorded replay here, so I can't zoom in or anything like that, but Wall Wrecker's making his way in. It's going to set off that tornado trap, and the bowlers and everything's going to snipe off that Inferno Tower, I believe, before the Wall Wrecker can get taken down. Okay, cool, awesome. Wall Wrecker makes his way in. 2 Pekkas are on the right side there by themselves. They're going to get targeted by the CC troops. Poison goes down on them. And it's a very easy attack strategy to do, especially against these island bases. You just got to focus on taking down the wizard towers. As you can see around the base there, they're kind of by themselves in a sense. They're not like surrounded by air defenses or those those multis and stuff like that. So it's a very good base to use the PekkaBo strategy on, and Mike does it really well here. As you can see, he clears through the middle pretty easily. Pekkas are on the left side there. Air defense goes down, so the healers are now safe as they continue to walk through the base. Let's see where he places his bats as he picks up this 3-star. The Queen's going to take out that wizard tower in the top, well, not the top left, but the left corner, and there come the bats. So the bats are coming from the left side, and they're going to make their way around the base, targeting each defense, and they go for that stray Tesla first, and that E-Dragon is still alive. Wow, that's impressive. Air Sweeper's going to go down, and they're going to target the Eagle next. Freeze goes back on top of the E-Dragon and the Eagle itself, and he still has 2 wizard towers left. So that wizard tower right there, the weaker one's going to go down, but as they make their way towards the multi and the other wizard tower, they're going to, of course, all die out because there's no more freezes. And the E-Drag goes down. We got a couple Pekkas left, 1 healer, and a Queen left over. Nothing but like splash damage and the Archer Tower and the cannon, so nothing too scary left as he goes ahead and takes down the remainder of the base here. And as you can see, because of that multi that's left over, the Pekkas and the Queen is actually able to tank that multi for the remainder of the attack, and he ends up getting that 3-star that he wants. So that's our first replay from CWL. Mike taking down a Town Hall 12, pretty impressive. Let's go ahead and go on to number 4. Coming in at number 4 here, we have my man Buggin coming in with a PekkaBo attack strategy. I had to include this one because of how different the attack strategy is. It still includes Pekkas and bowlers like in the PekkaBo and all that, but he adds this hog variation in order to 3-star this island style base that the enemy had. And as you can see there, he's got the E-Drag coming down with the Pekka on the left side, funneling both the sides in order to narrow down that funnel and help those Pekkas, heroes, and bowlers get towards that Town Hall. It's definitely a strategy that I'm working on myself as well. Maybe not PekkaBo specifically, but as you can see there, he's targeted at that Town Hall. It's activated. Grand Warden ability goes down, and they take it down nicely. So now what he's doing, he set the jump to have all his troops go in the middle there, and they're going to clear the middle. And once they set the pathing for the hogs, he can place them down pretty comfortably and secure this 3-star once they have a predicted path around the base. So you can see here, I can't pause it because again, it is a replay from a couple days ago, or I believe a week ago or something like that. So the hogs are going to go up towards that right side and then over to the left side because they're going to follow all the defenses. They have a predictive pattern. So here come the heals in order to protect them as the hogs. The level 9 hogs are pretty good as they make their way around the base and destroy every defense in their path. It's a really powerful strategy. I'm working on a hog strategy as well for Town Hall 12. Once I finished it, I might include it in this one. It might not be exactly a PekkaBo hog attack, but it might be something similar, and I'll definitely include it so you guys can go ahead and watch the step-by-step on how to perform. But the hogs are really powerful at Town Hall 12. Definitely would recommend it because sometimes I find myself having a hard time getting that PekkaBo down because of how the wizard towers are placed, and a good substitute for PekkaBo is the PekkaBo hog. Very powerful, as you can see here. A lot of hogs left over. And those level 9 hogs do some work as they clean up the remainder of defenses, and they get trapped in that tornado, but that's not really going to do much as they clean up the skellies. And I 4 times it there as they clean up the remainder of the buildings. PekkaBo coming in at number 4, and Buggin cleaning up number 3 on the enemy team from, I believe, War 6. Okay, coming in number 3, we have Buggin again, coming in with a P.E.K.K.A smash style attack, except he doesn't have the healers in order to assist the bowlers and the P.E.K.K.As on the way into the middle of the base. Instead, he has 3 witches. And on the right and left side of the base where he's attacking from, he's got 2 E-Drags coming down in order to funnel his troops towards the side he wants to attack from. So he's attacking in between the 3 o'clock corner, the right side corner, and the bottom side corner, or the 6 o'clock corner. And E-Drag's getting a lot of value. And he's just waiting for his moment in order to place down his troops safely so they don't go around the base and all that good stuff. So here come the Giants first, followed by the Wall Wrecker. They're just going to do the initial distraction as the Wall Wrecker comes in, followed by the Witches. And I believe he drops everything else as well. P.E.K.K.A, okay, a couple P.E.K.K.As. All the P.E.K.K.As come down. King, Queen, Warden, and Bowlers. And the Bowlers, are they going around? Okay, they're going back in. Okay, they targeted to that storage. That was kind of dangerous. But they all turned around, or at least most of them turned around and went back towards the middle. Freeze comes down on those CC troops and the Eagle at the same time, poison on top of them. Wall Wrecker makes it into the middle, so he did his job, and everybody's funneling into the middle now. Tornado Trap is going off, and he's just smashing his way into the base. That's the point of P.E.K.K.A smash. And as you can see here, Town Hall went down really fast. Warden ability gets popped, jump goes down. He has 1 rage spell left here, and this is also the danger of P.E.K.K.A smash. That after you get all your spells down like this, you're now relying on your troops. He still has his Queen ability as well in order to finish the remainder of the base. A lot of troops left here though. Tons of bowlers, tons of P.E.K.K.As, and I believe the sheer volume of the troops is what carries the attack. Of course, he has his Queen ability. He can be very patient with it, and he can let the troops clear out the remainder of the defenses. Let his Queen take out anything she can while the other troops are distracting the defensive, as you can see here. The troops are doing a great job of taking down tons of value, tons of troops, and they are thinning out a little bit here, but again, we have some witches left over. We still got a P.E.K.K.A in that right corner. He might go down. A witch left, bowlers, and that Queen ability. And there's only an Archer Tower and a Wizard Tower left, so this looks like a short 3-star. I mean, every attack on here is a 3-star, but just because of the way it developed, he was in a very comfortable position after all of his spells were down and his troops went down. 4 times it there, and as you can see, another 3-star by Buggin. Coming in at number 2, we got to put my attacks on here because I'm just that damn good. No, I'm just kidding. But we got a decent looking Talent 12 here. It's not a max Talent 12 defense-wise, but those walls are pretty intimidating to look at. And I remember when we first encountered this base and Mike was thinking like, hey, that's a good base to PekkaBo at. And I was like, you know what? I think it is because you got 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all the Wizard Towers in the middle and kind of next to each other. So if I can find a way to get my troops into the middle there and take them out, I'm in a good position to PekkaBo at. As you can see there, my Queen did the right side funneling, and the I think the Baby Dragon, was it a Baby Dragon? Baby Dragon, yep, Baby Dragon was on the left side for the funnel. But as you can see there, P.E.K.K.As, Bowlers, Wall Wrecker, King, all that stuff is going in towards the middle. I was hoping my my Queen would go towards that side as well, but she ends up going around. I had to pop her ability and use my rage spell very early on her, and she goes down. But the Town Hall is going down, and all my troops, P.E.K.K.As, Bowlers, are all making their way into the middle. I dropped my bats on the left side there because my troops in the middle are distracting the Wizard Towers. They're going to take them down, and then once they're all down, you can see the singles on the outside or on the inside of those little compartments with the Teslas. Freeze them all up, and the bats are able to shred through each defense individually, and it's going to lead to a nice 3-star. It was a really good looking base. I mean, it was a pretty intimidating base, but because of the way it was set up, and Mike was like, hey, I think that base can be PekkaBo batting, and I was like, you know what, I think you're right. So that's why we went with this base, and I ended up getting the 3-star for this base. Definitely a strong looking base, but I wouldn't recommend it for anyone that is making a base. Make sure your Wizard Towers are kind of far apart from each other. Just make sure they're not all grouped up, because it'll lead to someone who uses PekkaBo like me and a lot of members of my clan. It'll make your base susceptible to that. But as you can see here, all the troops are cleaning up the remainder of the base here. Just got my Warden, a couple P.E.K.K.As, and a Bowler left, but they're able to clear out the remainder of the trash buildings. PekkaBo, one of the stronger attacks, would definitely recommend it for any Town Hall 11s and 12s. Both of them are on my channel if you want to check them out. Coming in at number 1, of course, we got my attack on this beautiful looking island base. Maxed out to the fullest, I believe, except for a couple walls. And as you can see there, I'm setting up my funnel for my PekkaBo. Love this attack strategy. Love attacking these kind of bases with this attack strategy. You can see, you can barely see those 3 Wizard Towers on the top there, but they're all next to each other. They're all really close. You can just take down a couple on the way to the Town Hall, and that was my plan. I was going to take down that one in the left corner, and then there's a couple in the middle that I wanted to take down, and then I was going to place my bats accordingly based on where all my troops went. Alright, so Queen's going to take down that left side. I placed her down because that E-Drag didn't get that Wizard Tower. I was hoping it would, but it didn't. And Freeze is going to come down on that single. I just need to get to that compartment. If I didn't break that wall, that second wall, I would have had a hard time with this base. They would have went around. It just would have made it a very difficult attack. So I want to make sure that the wall worker got in there. That's why I brought a couple extra freezes with this attack instead of the extra rage. Alright. Rage is going to go down on those troops in the middle there. Warden ability gets popped as the Town Hall goes down. Poison comes down on those CC troops that come out. And now I'm just waiting to see once those troops make it to the middle where the clan castle and the dark elixir storage is, if they're going to go left or right. If they go to the left, I'm going to place my bats on the left. And if they go to the right, I would have placed my bats on the right side. So they go towards the left and take down that wizard tower and all the buildings around there. So here come the bats on the left side. And bats are making their way in. Pekka's bowler doing tons of damage. That queen's focusing on that eagle there. And I was kind of hoping that she would make her way towards that other wizard tower before she did that, because I don't want my bats to be zapped too early. But as you can see, the bats are going to take down the eagle, and as soon as they do that, she's going to wire herself around, and I'm going to save my bats with a freeze spell, and those loons come on the backside to help out that last wizard tower, and the bats are free to destroy the remaining defenses. And at this point in time, once all those wizard towers go down, I just place one more freeze on top of that inferno. I still have my queen's ability. This is an easy 3-star. I have 3 Pekkos over there. I got my warden. I got like 4 or 5 bowlers up in the top corner there. It's just a very overpowering attack strategy versus these island bases. If you ever see an island base in war, or even if you're farming or whatever, just use PekkaBo. You're going to absolutely crush bases with this strategy. Again, it's on my channel if you want to check it out and learn how to perfect it. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. That's the top 5 attack strategies from the July 2019 CWL season. We were in Master League 3, and we unfortunately stayed in Master League 3 because we got into 2nd place, which is kind of weird because I thought that 1st and 2nd place moved up to the next ranking, but I guess it's only the 1st place now. I guess they must have changed that because too many people were moving up or something. I'm not really sure what was the reasoning. But there you have it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned something. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to let me know. I might do another one again for August, depending on how well this video does, if it's well received, and if you guys enjoyed it, definitely would do another one for the August CWL. But anyway, guys, if it helps you or if you enjoyed it, definitely appreciate a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.